Hold on, y'all. Once again, I'm trying to get my ish together. Damn. All right. I got it together. Do I? Yeah, I got it together. All right. My bad, y'all. What's good, y'all? Shout out to the people that's in here already. Um, y'all get these likes up. It's 50 people, 20 something likes. I need y'all to get the likes up. First and foremost, can y'all hear me? What's good? Shout out to everybody that's coming in. I appreciate everybody that's coming in. Um, listen, I was just gonna wait to make this a part of the live review for LEMH tonight, but I said screw that. I could just make this another coin. Okay, I said I could make this another coin. I came in, showered, ate, and I said, all right, let's go in ahead and get this done. So I could get this done. I could gag with y'all about this or whatever. You got your sangria. Shout out to you for the sangria. I ain't got nothing. But at least you got some. So I appreciate you. Y'all make sure to like, comment, share, most importantly, subscribe, hit the bell if you had not. And when you hit the bell, hit all. All right, don't personalize it or nothing like that. Don't make no special provisions. Just hit all. Okay, because by hitting all with whatever I post, you're gonna get it, or at least you should. If y'all would like to donate, the PayPal and Cash App is available. Thank you guys so much. To the two Cash Apps I received today, y'all bought me lunch, so I appreciate y'all for the lunch. Thank y'all so much for that. That was real sweet. Um, whew, the back of my throat, a little scratchy. I knew you were coming, child. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be coming tonight. This wasn't gonna be a let's talk. It was gonna be a little tea talk, and it was gonna be a little small little yang yang yang. I was just gonna run my mouth for about a good 5 minutes, and then we was gonna go on. But I said, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, 78 people. Can y'all like this up though? It's 39 likes. Can I get 60 likes? I need 60 likes, like right now. We 5 minutes, about to be 6 minutes in. Y'all know I get started at the 10-minute mark, so y'all got time. Can y'all get me up to 60 likes, please? And thank y'all so much. Dear Lord God, y'all about to get me twice, child. I'm gonna be coming right back at 9:15 tonight for LEMH. Ain't today Saturday? Yeah. I just said that though. I said I was gonna make this that. See, like I said, my mind is all over the damn place. Thank you, Boo, for your cash app, baby. I appreciate you. Kiara, thank you, boo. Thank you so much. One one. Thank you, boo. I hope I said your name right. When I looked at it, it said Kiara, but it could be wrong. But thank you, boo. But yeah, I said I'll make this another coin and just get up here and do this. We 7 minutes in. Y'all get these likes up. It's 48 likes. I need 60, y'all. Actually, it's 83 people. So y'all give. I need 70. I need 70 likes right now. Come on, y'all. Don't be greedy. Get it to the need. My ribs is touching, so don't make me wait. You understand? I can't wait. Lord, Jazzy, I was in the middle of reading. I always hit the like soon as I come in, quick and easy. Thank you, boo. You're right. It's just that simple and easy. Here for the mess and had enough respect to hit the like. Appreciate you. 8 minutes in. 55. Come on, I need some more. Appreciate y'all. What's good, Dorian? Where the money at? Where the money at? That's what I want to know. Where the money at? Who got the money? Your guess is as good as mine, April. Where the money at, sir? Where is it? Shit. Then where my comment go? And it's never the Mars, always YouTube. I didn't even cuss. I'm sorry, Jazzy. Who timed out Jazzy? Why y'all timing out or get rid of Jazzy thing? I always hit the like button like Friday. I hit the like button. Dear God. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you for following direction. Ciao. 9 minutes in, y'all. I'm finna go on ahead and get started. So y'all go on ahead and get comfortable. And I'm gonna test this out right quick on y'all and see what I got. Child, cause so many of y'all sent this to me, it was ridiculous. We need more likes and donations for the Builder Fund, y'all. Okay, period, Janae. Listen, so many of y'all sent this to me. Today it was crazy, child. I said, Lord, well, I guess I better talk about it, huh? Ouch. All right, get off. Hold on, y'all. Again, y'all know I'm doing this from my phone. So we being Bougetto right now. Okay. My bad. I know this real ghetto fat and projectic and y'all not used to it. But trust me, I'm not used to it either. But you know, hey, I'm making it do with what I got for now until I get what I need. So till then, I'm just gonna make it do what I do with the way that I do, and that's just how it is. So, anyway, y'all. So I'm trying to get to the actual live that y'all sent me. Here we go. So apparently, why am I laughing? Why am I laughing? So apparently, you know, Kimmi got mad at everybody trying to bully her into wanting her to feel the way they feel about what her husband said. And so she decided to go to what was it? Foxo and TGIT with Funky Daniva, Al, and Claudia. Hey Claudia, shout out to Claudia. She supported me one time, by the way. Shout out to Claudia. I always got respect for Claudia. And her and Maurice went up there to Foxo. Her and oh God. Her and Maurice went up there to Foxo to let the people tell it do damage control. That don't come from me, Kimmi and Maurice. So don't get mad with me. I don't want no DMs. I don't want nothing. I don't feel like that. The people feel that way. I'm just telling y'all what the people are saying. You know, because we work for the people, and that's what the people are saying. So yeah, that's what this is. And so yeah, she went up there because she got tired of everybody trying to bully her into having the same thoughts and views. Thank you for your cash app, love. I appreciate you. Mwah. Thoughts, love, and views and opinion. Well, yeah, well, love too. As she does, and she wanted to get everybody together. Now, as y'all know, I'm doing this on my phone, so I unfortunately can't do the whole screen sharing shit. But I make it work the best way I can from my phone, girl, which is fine because I can still stop it and talk as I need to. But I just want y'all to hear what Kimmi had to say around there to Fox Soul or whatever. And hopefully this appease everybody that sent this to me and wanted me to talk about it. Here you go.
Kimmi, I'd like to give you the opportunity to respond to a headline. A sad case of a man. Love and Marriage Huntsville fans slam Maurice for demanding intimacy while Kimmi goes through chemotherapy. Kimmi, what is your response to the backlash that Maurice has been getting lately?
So here's the thing, like originally, I didn't even watch it. He told me he had an interview with Carlos, and usually I just kind of get the nuts and bolts of it. You know, he was like, well, he did this, he asked me about that, and I didn't do anything. And then when I finally saw stuff just kind of everywhere, I was like, oh my gosh, what did you say? I literally was like, what did you say? And so one of the comments somebody keeps screenshotting around is the fact that I said, let me go see the interview. And people were like, I don't believe she hasn't seen it. And I just got life. Like, we got stuff. So when I actually did see it, I told him, I said, that was disrespectful. Like, the words that you chose were cruel to me. It wasn't protecting me. The irony of the conversation in itself was that if you actually watch the show, I'm the one who initiated the conversation in regards to the fact that the chemo has affected my libido. And I know that affects him and his sexual injuries. So he has never forced me to do one single thing. He has never made me. He has never implied he was going to leave me. So the headlines, in order to get likes and tags, I absolutely get it. But the words that he chose to use throughout that interview, I felt were a bad choice of words in regards to me, because it didn't protect me in the words that he chose to use to describe. Like, I think he said, bend over and take it. That's like ridiculous.
Thank you, Boo, for your PayPal. I just got it. Thank you, love. Thank you.
Ridiculous. Like, that's ridiculous. And I told him, I said, it was awful. The wording choice was awful.
You know, I want to jump in.
Now listen, when I made my tea talk about the situation, I told y'all then, I said it's all of the outrage because y'all really feel this way about Kimmi, or is all of the outrage because it's Maurice? And much like Marceau, much like Mark, they don't like him. You know what I'm saying? Because, and another reason why I'm bringing this up, y'all, is because a lot of the people that's on her side with this and trying to like make their opinion be what they want, y'all know them folk. They're the same ones who set up a question whether she even had cancer or not. They're the same ones who set up here and question whether or not she really had cancer, whether this is really for a storyline or not, whether she's really sick, whether this, whether that. Now these are the same people who is now sitting around here to listen. Because again, I'm not trying to take nobody's thoughts, views, and opinions away from them. All right? It's not what I'm here to do, and I'm not doing it at all. Only thing I'm saying is I don't want nobody around here getting upset at my opinion. You understand? Because for me, I wouldn't be feeling this way if people were upset with the choice of words and the way that he put it. Because even I said in my video I did, Maurice, you didn't do yourself no favor or no justice with the way that you worded it. Because with the way that you worded it, I totally understand why the people do feel away. But where it got to be too much is when people wanted to, on Twitter and down the people comments want to throw around the word RAPE and he RAPEING in her and all of the rest of this stuff. And what was the word? Coercion. Oh, baby. folk was getting up under the comments, calling themselves trying to address me personally, talking about something. You a nurse, you a nurse, you a nurse. Okay, and so is she. Not only is she a nurse, she's the one that's going through it. But yet and still, she's willingly putting herself in that predicament for her husband. So at the end of the day, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do? That was my whole thing to everybody. Y'all trying to put something there that ain't there. Because much like she just said, ain't none of that going on, girl. She's choosing to do that as a wife. She feels as though that's what she wants to do. Now, myself personally, do I feel as though she needs to compromise her health for her husband? Absolutely not. Would, if it were me and my husband, would I compromise my health to make sure that he get a nut off? No, nigga. No, I'm tired. I don't feel good. My body aching. I'm nauseous. No, I don't want to do none of that. No, if you bring it around me, I'm going to bite it off. So it's best for you to just go somewhere. You know, that's the way I'm coming. But I can't get upset if Kimmi is deciding willingly to put herself through that for Maurice. That's a Kimmi thing. That's all I was saying in the comments. And then people wanted to put it all to you. You had to, girl. Listen, let me tell you something. Listen, that was my whole thing about it. Like everybody wanted, and then people wanted to get mad with me and my opinion and want to try to put it all off of me. I ain't like that shit either. I ain't gonna call no names, but she know who she is. She gonna be up in the comments. Y'all go see her. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to what Kimmi said.
Say something real quick. I was horrified too with some of the language, and I spoke about having a situation where it was the reverse. I had a man that had some issues. I want to ask both of you, Kimmi. I want to ask you first. Do you feel the pressure? Like if I don't satisfy my man, even when I don't feel good, am I nervous? Do I feel a way about the future of my marriage? And Maurice, if you could take back what you said, would you rephrase it, or do you stand on exactly what you said?
So for me, like I said, we filmed it and everything. For Kimmi, I never felt like he was going to leave me. That wasn't the case whatsoever. However, even before our chemo issue came up, we already had conversation about our sex life. We talked about our sex life before we got married. So this is like an honest statement. In Kimmi's world, I had made up in my head 7 days was the limit. Like, I would never make my husband go more than 7 days. I don't care if we're angry. I don't care what's going on. That was always Kimmi's rule in her head. And so with this case, we went about 2 weeks and I was like, ugh. So it was my choice because I know that that's fulfilling for both of us. It's fulfilling for both of us. Like at the end of the day, he's not the only one missing out. I'm missing out because I don't have the same climax. I don't have the same arousal. You know what I'm saying? So I never had that conversation based on the fact that I thought he was going to leave. I know I love my husband and that is a big part of our world. I don't physically hurt. It doesn't hurt me to have sex. It doesn't do that whatsoever. It was just the arousal of the moment and the climax that is very different for me. So I'm just not getting the same fulfillment out of the sexual activity that he was.
We got it. So let's get Maurice in here. Maurice, do you think it?
Okay, so Kimmi is saying she didn't want it because it wasn't hurting her. She just didn't want it because she wasn't getting, like, she wasn't coming. She wasn't getting no arousals. Like if she was a nigga, her dick would be limp. Like, that's basically what she was saying. Which went back to what I said beforehand. That was what she said, girl. Where she was just like, even though I really, it don't do it for me, I know that you want that. So, all right, cool. Like, I'm fine with it. As long as you get it. Because if y'all remember, shout out to Speak With Your Girl, Marcella. Hey, friend, I miss you. I love you too, friend. Thank you so much for your super chat, boo. Thank you. Thank you. If anybody else would like to donate pills, feel free. Super chat, PayPal, Cash App. Take your pick, sis. Thank you, love. Anyway. Ooh, Lord. Dropping my damn water. I mean, I don't know. I mean, much like she said, she did. She brought up the conversation about sex. She brought all of that up. If y'all recall, he was shocked that when she was like, yeah, you get something out of it, I don't even come. I don't queeve, I don't squirt, my pussy don't fart, nothing. It don't even poop, child. Like, it is nothing. Like, and he looked so shocked and embarrassed all over Al Gore's good TV. All right. So it's just like, fine. But I guess Funky got a question. So we about to hear what Miss Daniva got to say.
It was selfish for you to force your wife to suffer through it while she was fighting for her life. Your words.
Now, those are my words. And I'm going to own the words that I say. However, you have to take everything into full context. I didn't have knowledge of her suffering. I didn't have knowledge of her rolling over and giving it to me when she didn't want to, right? Or didn't feel the need to. At the end of the day, this is the thing. She surprised the hell out of me on television. Talking about, you know what? I'm not getting it. I'm faking it. All that stuff. Like, listen, it's on national TV. So I'm like, oh, really? So you're faking it. This whole time I'm thinking that you're doing it. And it puts everything into context when you watch the television show and then you actually see the interview. Because for me to find out that she's faking it, and then for me to analyze the situation and say, it's admirable for her to do this because, number one, most people that do things for you let you know that they're doing it for you. They don't let you find out later on, oh, wow, you were actually hurting or you were going through something and you were sharing that. And you were doing it for me. So, of course, I would change my words and give better context in any type of interview. However, I still think that
you don't think it was a little cringy to even want to have sex with her while she was going through that? And I ask that because typically if somebody's not feeling well, we don't make them cook. We don't make them wash the dishes. We may not make them take the kids to school, and all of those things are oftentimes considered a wife's duty. You didn't think it would be all right for her to forego that one duty while she was going through this?
See, this is the thing. We weren't doing it on the day she was feeling good. Unless I didn't know that either.
Interesting.
So can you ask you earlier, would you rephrase anything that you said? Because it seemed your wife just revealed that it was your words, right? You know how you said things, bend over and take it. If you, I've done this many times. I've said stuff and it's like, I wish I would have said it like this. Would you rephrase anything? Would you do over, or are you like, no, I meant it exactly?
Definitely. Anytime my wife feels like she's not protected by whatever I do, that's my job. Mm-hmm. That's why God gave her to me, is to make sure that I have a covering and protection over her at all times. And if she feels like my words are crass, then I'll change my words. I'm not one of those people that say, man, I said what I said. Now, mind you, that's a great quote and everything else that goes around social media. I said what I said. I don't know where that came from. But I'm not those people. It came from
Candy on the Housewives of Atlanta. She said it on one of the replays.
But I'm not going to, I said what I said. I said what I said. Hold on, let me say it better the next time.
So I know y'all probably been through this, and we know Martell and Melody have gone through this. The fans have been voicing their opinion about Maurice's remarks, and many of them are saying, you know, Kimmi should leave the relationship. Obviously, you're not going nowhere. But has all this scatterbutt from the fans affected you guys' relationship in any way?
I actually really don't care what people say that don't love me. Like, they love me one day and they hate me the next. You know, I don't really care what Kimmi says. If Kimmi says it offends her, guess what? I'll be changing. If Monster says it offends him, Jalen, any of the kids, guess what? I'll change. But I think that's
being on, you know, television that we have to take a lot of comments, whether we agree, don't agree. I usually take most of them with a grain of salt most of the time. However, I think, you know, some of our fans to me just go overboard, like really for real. But in general, I felt like a lot of them were warranted, that the communication, it was crass. I mean, it was crass and, you know, non-protecting, disrespectful. A lot of those comments were on point.
And I gotta say this as a woman here, and I'm sorry, Al, I know you haven't had a chance to say anything. I still haven't heard him rephrase it in a kinder way right here on the show. I've been trying to give you the opportunity because I feel like your wife is protecting you more than you're protecting her. I feel like she's protecting your rep, and I'm like, Kimmi, I should have said it like this. I'm sorry. And it's like, I feel so bad for her. Like, I can't imagine going through what she's going through. You saying that, and then me asking you twice if you would rephrase it, and you said, yeah, but you really haven't. It seems like it's more about you than her still. In my opinion, it's just my opinion. You can tell me shut the fuck up if you want to. It's just my opinion, you know?
I understand where you're coming from. And what I said is, you got to get it in the context. I'm not going to rephrase. You said, what if I rephrase it? Yes, I would rephrase it. But at the end of the day, we're talking about this because I've already said something. Right? There's no taking it back. There's no ringing that bell. That bell's rung. That's why we're here. At the end of in the future, what I will do is I will make sure that my wife feels protected. I don't feel any different about the situation. At the end of the day, my wife did something that most people won't do. Simply, she put her personal feelings aside. I never wanted her to do anything that was uncomfortable. I wanted her to stop working. I wanted her to put everything to the side and let's get better. So when she's doing things to find a sense of normalcy in life, guess what? I don't know, because I'm not inside of her, what makes her feel good, what doesn't make her feel good, when she's feeling good, when she's not. So at the end of the day, you know what?
Maurice, I feel that.
Let me see. Where is part two, child? I need part two of this because I got to hear what Al said. What Al said, girl. Hold on. I think I found it. Is this it up here?
All right.
Hold on. Yeah, I think this it. I got to see what Al said. I think this it.
Just a little bit. This season on Love
to the side and let's get better. So when she's doing things to find a sense of normalcy in life, guess what? I don't know, because I'm not inside of her, what makes her feel good, what doesn't make her feel good, when she's feeling good, when she's not. So at the end of the day, you know what?
Maurice, I feel that. Maurice and Kimmi, let's switch gears a little bit. This season on Love and Marriage Huntsville, we're seeing you all open up about the struggles of co-parenting, which is very commendable, I must say. But let me ask you a question. What do you think is the biggest challenge that you two are facing when it comes to co-parenting? And question number two, how are you working through it?
Our differences of opinions in what raising kids. Period. Like the amount of responsibilities. I think for me right now, it's the amount of responsibilities that I feel children should have, and us as parents should enforce. And I think he's a little more lax in that particular area. And so it causes us a little, head bump trying to raise a teenager.
Yeah, I think that the fact that Kimmi has raised Jalen, and Jalen is doing excellent and amazing right now, is a feather in her cap as far as that she's already been there, done that. We're raising Monster right now, and even though things are different, even with Monster and Jalen, sometimes we still have a difference of opinion, even though I know that she's been successful in raising a young man.
I don't want to belabor a point, but I just can't help but notice, Kimmi, you look very uncomfortable right now.
Me?
Yeah, are you?
No, see, I'm not uncomfortable. What's funny, I guess to me, is that listening to the questions, and sometimes I think that he doesn't always answer the question at hand. And so I'm not uncomfortable at all. But sometimes in my head, I'm like, that's kind of not what she said. Or like, she kind of hit you the ball 2 times and you kind of let it go 2 times. So I'm not uncomfortable, but in my head, I'm just trying not to interrupt him or guide his answer in another direction. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what's funny? Somebody came under my comments and said that exact same thing. I can't think of who it was, but somebody came under my comments and they said the exact same thing. They said that Maurice spends too much time trying to be philosophical like Marcel. You know, like how he just talking. Then like somewhere in there you get lost in translation and then you're just confused and what the fly hell you was even talking about. Like like I understand what she's saying because Maurice does do that. He does that a lot. You understand? So that's interesting because somebody else came under my comments and said the exact same thing. Let me finish because there's only a little bit more left.
Trying to listen to, his response.
I understand what you're saying, Kimmi, woman to woman. I think your husband loves you. It's obvious you love him. There's clearly a disconnect in the communication as a third party looking in. And I'm no expert because I'm not married. You guys are. But I've been in relationships that are similar to this. And my advice would be, Marcus, Maurice, you don't have to be inside of her to know how she thinks she's your wife. You see her every day. You know when she's sad. You know when something hurts her feelings. And Kimmi, I think you really protect him because there's a public light on you, and I get it. Because you don't want the public coming for your man. You love him. But at the end of the day, you can't fully heal from anything when you're emotionally fucked up. And Maurice, your job is to make sure your wife feels good. And, bend over and take it. This would be the perfect opportunity to rephrase it. You don't have to. I've been pushing it. You don't have to. But it would have been nice to hear some kind words to rephrase that. Because if I heard a man say that about me, I'd be fucking horrified. Never met, and she has to already go through so much. And you said it. Your wife is willing to. I've been with a fine ass man that are beautiful and everything is perfect in our relationship. Not perfect.
Claudia ain't crying, child. She's sick.
But things are good in our relationship. But I'm turned off from something small. I couldn't imagine going through chemo and what that feels like, and then having the magnifying glass of a reality show talking shit. Just be mindful as a couple. Because it will tear you apart. Been there, done that. I'm not telling you this from someone that hasn't. And I really hope y'all get through this because there is love, obviously. But the communication it's like you guys are going like this, And I don't know if y'all, it sounds like talking at each other or not.
So Maurice and Kimmi, we love y'all so much. And soulmates, y'all make sure that y'all catch Love and Marriage Huntsville on Saturdays, 8.
Oh, dear God. Well, yeah, y'all, that's what happened. Thank you so much, Angel, for your Cash App, love. I received it. I had my phone on Do Not Disturb while that was going on. But, yeah, y'all, that's what they said on Fox Soul or whatever. Now, look, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all what I think right quick. First and foremost, I appreciated everything that Claudia said because we not going to act like Claudia told a lie. Because Claudia did not tell a lie. Their communication is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Mainly on Maurice. No shade, because y'all know Maurice be watching. No shade to you, Maurice, but no shade, friend, but you do know that your communication skills is flawed. It's very flawed. All right, no shade, but it is. It's flawed. But listen, y'all trying to bait him and trying to force him into an apology ain't gonna make that shit no better. I wouldn't have accepted it at all. I mean, and I understand what Claudia was trying to do, but see, that's what I'm talking about. We got to stop baiting people into like doing it because it's not real. If I have to bait you and tug at your heartstrings, I don't necessarily want that. I want you to come to me like once you really thought about it and you like, damn. You know what? The people got a point. Like, ain't like, yeah, like that ain't. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's just how I feel about it. Like, it's like, And I felt like what Claudia was doing is what a lot of people was doing in the chats when it came down to Kimmi. They wanted her to feel like Kimmi, he's doing this, and Kimmi, he's doing that, and Kimmi, he's forcing you. You know, Kimmi, you shouldn't get forced. And it's just like I was telling the people got mad, but y'all heard it from the horse's mouth. She said the same shit I said in my live. It's she chooses being a nurse and going through it and all, she still chooses to put herself in that predicament. So at the end of the day, what the hell am I supposed to sit here and say? If she still feels like with cancer and chemo and radiation and all of that, but if she's still getting up here saying, even with all of that, I'm not going to make my husband wait more than 7 days for him to skeet one off, then like I don't understand why everybody. That's why I said, is this because of Kimmi or is this because people just hate Maurice? Because at this point, it just feels like people just hate Maurice, so everybody is just gonna put it all off on him, and I'm gonna be the bad guy at the end of this because I'm simply being honest and telling y'all the same thing that she said. She's not no victim, y'all. She ain't getting raped. She ain't getting forced. She ain't being coerced. This is something that she is choosing to do. Where he went wrong at was the choice of words that he used. And that is his issue. And that's where I got an issue with him at. But all this other stuff that people trying to come up with coercion and all of the rest of this shit, girl, that's all I'm saying. All right. I mean, that's just all I'm saying. Again, I'm not trying to take nobody's feelings away from them, nor am I sitting over here trying to tell y'all how to feel. All I'm saying is I can't get with that whole coercion thing. And I know I don't believe it's spousal RAPE. I don't believe it's maritable RAPE. I don't believe it's none of that. All right. He let it be very clear way back in season 3 and or 4 that he had a sexual addiction, that he always had to have it. Kimmi was complaining about that then. Well, not so much complaining, but she was talking about that then. How just because she home don't mean she want to screw all day. This was way before the cancer, way before the triple negative, way before the chemo, way before the radiation, way before the medication, way before any of that. They already had this conversation. And we already knew what time it was with Maurice. He had to have it. Got to get it, got to get it, just let him hit it, just let him hit it. He got to get it, just let him hit it. Okay, he got to get it, just let him hit it. He got to get, you understand? Like Cisco, he said that then. I don't know why y'all feeling bad for her. And no, she don't need to go nowhere. She right where she need to be because she don't mind being there. She don't mind being there. Y'all not gonna make this woman leave her husband. Y'all not gonna make this lady leave her husband. Y'all not even gonna make Tisha leave Marceau. I ain't even speaking on Melody and Leisure Suit because Melody my friend for now. For now. So I'm not even for now. So I ain't even gonna speak on them. I'm gonna let them live out of respect for Mel. Because y'all know ordinarily what I would say, but I ain't even gonna go there. I'm gonna keep my end of the bargain with the truth. Like I'm just being honest. Like people love to say, love to tell a married woman to leave her husband. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just not that simple. Okay, and nothing about Kimmi ever gave me weak or anything. She just down for her husband. When Kimmi gets tired of being ramsacked in the puss all day, all night, when she's going through this foolishness, she'll put her foot down. But let that be Kimmy choice, and not because y'all trying to bully her into it. Like obviously she don't feel that way, so there ain't nothing you can do about it. Let it be. Hell, y'all worry about y'all own damn marriage, okay, and worry about y'all own damn problems that y'all got around there with Rufus or Harold or Henry or Bernard or Gerald or whatever the hell y'all married to around there. Child, stay up out their damn bedroom. We don't want to be in their bedroom in the first. All right? We don't want to be nowhere around their bedroom. Well, don't be. Don't be concerned about it. It ain't none of your damn business. Don't be concerned about it. That's what she told us. She told us to mind our goddamn business. She got this. She got her husband. She got her marriage. She got her health. Mind your business. She mind your business. So when a married person tells you to mind your business about they situation, that's what you're supposed to do. You oblige and you mind your business. Mind the business that pay you. Well, their business pays me, so I ain't gotta mind it. Y'all mind y'all business. Okay? Their business pays me. I ain't gotta mind it. Y'all mind y'all business. All right? Now, Kimmy said that in the nicest way possible. This is my husband. He's not making me do anything. He's not forcing me. This is what I want to do. Y'all took a narrative and ran with it because of him. Now, that's his fault, and I got on that ass. But other than that, mind your business. That's basically what Kimmy was telling. And so that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, other than me, because they business pay me, so I ain't got them at it. Y'all mind y'all business. Stop DMing her, stop adding her in tweets, and adding her in DMs and hashtags. Stop all that, cause she ain't hearing none of y'all. Half of y'all ain't got a damn husband to go through none of this shit with, and y'all sitting over here trying to make her leave her good thing. No, she ain't. Kimmy says she gonna stay with what she got because she know exactly what she got. Mind y'all business. Hey, baby mother, I FedEx the papers for legit. Good. I'm glad you did, cause I'm glad, cause I was finna knock on your door. Okay, I'm glad you did, cause I was finna knock on your door. You already know I'm good for pop ups. It ain't a thing. Popping up ain't a thing. You already know I am. So I'm glad you did that. Thank you. So you a good baby daddy. I ain't got to worry about putting you on child support. Now, see, I don't see none of y'all going hitting up D about me, about him finally getting our daughter some Pampers. Y'all ain't getting up all up under him, giving him all type of grief and all type of hell and so on and so forth. So why is y'all doing that to Maurice? See how y'all minding the business that pay y'all with this situation? This right here is what y'all need to do when it comes to Maurice and Kimmy situation. Mind y'all business. Don't pop up. Your wife, husband may be home, and I got your kid, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that. So I don't give a damn who there. Jesus could be there. Hey, Jesus, how you doing, friend? Yeah, I just came around here because I had to pick something up from him. That's all. But y'all continue what y'all got going on. Talk about something don't pop up. Why? Love you too, Janae. But yeah, y'all, that's really all I wanted to tell y'all. Like, y'all just listen. Everybody wanted to get in their feelings, but ain't no need to get in y'all feelings. Ain't no need to get in y'all bag because it is what it is. Kimmy feel the way she feel. What she said was what she said, and that's just that. All right. I appreciate Claudia for being the voice of reason. I appreciate Funky Dineva for being the voice of reason. I appreciate Al for trying to steer the conversation in another direction. He tried. But y'all know how Funky Dineva is, girl. She had to bring us right back to it. But again, she's minding the business that pay her, so it is what it is. Okay. Everybody around there minding the business that pay them. But you know. But it would have been nice though to hear more about the co-parenting situation. I would have liked to have known, you know, is Hurt and Kiowa on a much better place. I would have liked to have known did Maurice step up a little bit more to Monster Jr. See, that be the thing with a lot of these interviews. We be so caught up on that, but there is other stuff that a lot of people really wanted to know about. Like I didn't mind. I would have loved to have heard more conversation about the whole monster Kiowa type of thing because that's more interesting than this. I don't want to talk about their sex life. I don't want to talk about them doing it. I don't want to think about them doing it. I don't want to imagine them doing it. I don't want to speculate about them doing it. Like I don't want to do none of that. Like I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. You know, that's too grown. That's too grown for me. That's way too grown. That's too grown for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about it. We wouldn't be all in their business if Maurice didn't say stupid ish and if they wasn't on TV. Well, technically, Carlos asked him the question and he answered it, technically. So, I mean, I'm just saying. They should keep the focus on their marriage and business. I don't like Monster being in the storyline. He seems uncomfortable. Yeah, he does. But since Maurice put his ass in there, I want to know more about that. Did they ever figure that out? Like, did he decide to stay there? Did he decide to go back to Detroit with his mama? Like, you know, like it's other stuff to them than they sex life. I don't want to talk about that. But I don't know, y'all. Like I say, she want to be there. She there. It is what it is. I appreciate them for at least going on Fox Soul, and at least I appreciate Kimmi for coming out and saying something. Um, did the interview help? Probably not. Probably not. It's still gonna be people that's not gonna heed to the PSA that Kimmi gave them. But yeah, what she said was what she said. What he said was what he said. What he said was what he said, girl. He ain't taking it back because what he said was what he said. Listen, again, don't get mad with me. I'm not saying that he right. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is he stood in what the fuck he said. All right. And Kimmi stood in what the fuck she said. So Lord, I just wish Maurice wouldn't have did the damn interview. I just wish she wouldn't have did the interview. I wish they would have kept the interviews with the women because niggas are stupid and niggas is always gonna say some stupid shit. So I just wish he would have just kept it with the women. See how he just kept it with the women? None of this would be going on right now. We wouldn't have had to worry about none of this. What's good, friend? Now she don't want to be saved. Child, you said it, not me. That's what the people say, Jay. That's what the people say. That's what they say, friend. I look. I You said Carlos knew what he was doing. I mean, I ain't trying to put this all off on Carlos because at the end of the day, Carlos didn't jump down his throat and formulate the words in his voice box and to bring it out through his larynx and all of that to voice out what he said. No, he did not do that. But I just feel like I just feel like as a producer, you know your cast. And as a producer, you know how they are when they come to certain situations and questions and views and so on and so on and so. Car, Cause see, I love me some Carlos. I do. I love me some Carlos because she messy. But see, that's why I bang with Carlos. I do. I call her out when I gotta call her out. But for the most part, I'm here for her. But Carlos, whatever, girl. All right, this your production. That's your ish. Do what you want with it. Carlos set the man up. He knew Maurice lacks critical thinking. Yeah, that's that. I mean, she just cleans up his behavior at this point. If she likes it, he would be the death to her. Well, it'll be a willing. Okay, it'll be willing. That's one thing people can't. That's one thing people need to go on ahead and just say. It will be willing. Carlos is here for the mess and the ratings. Exactly, Jay. All right, on both. Just like people called him out saying that they don't understand why Carlos didn't cut that out of his interview. This is why he didn't cut it out of his interview. This is why he didn't cut it out of his interview. And he could sleep easy at night about it because he didn't make him say that. That was his honest answer. And look at what this is happening. This is making people gonna talk. And this is going to bring people around there to LAMH and Maurice and Kimmi. And this is going to make people want to go back or watch past episodes and try to connect the dots and come up with timelines and come up with theories and hypotheses and all the rest of this stuff. All right. Willing participant, he said if she was offended, he would change, but she's cool. Lacks critical thinking skills. Ain't he a lawyer? J Dub, why is Jay? Don't be up here reading and roasting my brother in law. But I tell you what, this episode of LAMH finna be real interesting, child, because to see Marceau press Stormy over $100. I mean $100. Like, I get that together. Not $100. I know you ain't about to sit here and press this girl over $100. I know that ain't what's going on. We gonna see, because that's about to be a whole nother thing about him pressing Stormy for the $100. So we'll see what that's about. You said Stormy shaded them and deleted the message the other day. Thank you, love, for your cash app. I appreciate you, boo. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, babe. I love you too. Thank you, precious. Stormy shaded them and deleted the messages the other day. I didn't see it. Did she? Maybe I did see it. Maybe that was the message that I saw float around. But it wasn't a message. It was like a story. I ain't paid that much attention to it because I ain't know what she was talking about. Listen, she ain't put no name to it, so I ain't know what she was talking about. Hey, Taurus Moon, happy Saturday to you too. Maurice lacks emotional intelligence. He couldn't read the room. Yes, that's his problem, Antonia. That is totally his problem. He doesn't know how to read the room at all. At all. You know, Tiffany got the same problem. She don't know how to read the room. Y'all got to remember Carlos is in the media business, which calls for advertising, drama, traffic, and conversation for ratings. Exactly. Carlos knew what he was doing. But at the end of the day, Carlos ain't tell him to say that dumb shit either. All right? Carlos did not tell him to get up here on this thing and say that. He didn't. The only thing Carlos did was ask the damn question. And whatever answer he gave, that's the answer he gave, and that's the answer that gonna go on, and that's the answer that's gonna go on YouTube, okay? Sorry to this man and woman. Tiffany is just stupid though. I'm weak. T, I'm trying to feel bad for Kimmy, but I don't. Don't feel bad. She told y'all to mind y'all damn business. So don't feel bad. They can read the room. They just don't care. He said he didn't care in the interview. Yeah, he did say that too. He said he did. Well, he didn't say he didn't care. He just said he don't care now because what he said was what he said. It ain't no taking it back because he said it. And basically what he told to Claudia was, I don't care how much you got a scratchy ass throat. I'm not about to sit here and apologize or retake back some to make you feel better about yourself. Basically what he said to Claudia was, girl, who is you? Who is you? And why do you feel as though I need to sit over here and do this in front of you? No, I will not. All right. That's basically what Maurice said. Now, he didn't say that, but that's basically what he was saying. He said, girl, who the hell is you? Oh, you want me to say that? Oh, okay. Well, you going to still be doing this and choking. I will let that go. I'll let that go. She don't want to be saved. Aren't we? Maurice is who he is. Yeah, Maurice is who he is, y'all. Just like Marcel is who he is. It just is what it is, friend. Okay, it just is what it is. So don't feel bad for Kimmy. Don't feel bad for Letitia. And please don't feel bad for me. You understand? Because all three of us is right where we want to be. We find where we at. We good. We chilling. We copacetic. We know what we got. And we working with what we got. We don't need y'all coming around here being all up in our business trying to ruin our good thing. We fine. All right? We got it. We can handle it. You understand? Don't worry about us. And with that having been said, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all because that's all they gave us. So y'all make sure to drop down in the comment, pun the replay of this. Yeah. Don't forget to come back at 9:15 tonight for the Love and Marriage Huntsville review. Thank you guys so much for the cash apps I received. Thank you, Boo, for the PayPal that you sent. Thank you so much for the super chats that I received. Y'all are awesome for that. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Totally appreciate that. And yeah, I'll see you guys back here soon. Yeah, I'm gone.
So tonight